everybody. I'm Oprah Winfrey.
A world without Oprah.
Do you understand that you're a slime?
Like a comet hurtling our way.
We've never seen you behave this way before.
I know.
Have you ever felt this way before?
We now know when it's going to hit.
That is a good statement. That is so good.
And there's really nothing we can do. She has made up her mind.
This show has been my life. And I love it enough to know when it's time to say goodbye.
And so in precisely 1 year...
It's longer than most.
Yeah. It's long enough to make you my very closest friend.
9 months and 20 days...
Hi there.
After 25 years among the clapping ladies, during which her hairstyles went straight and went short, and her dress size bounced back and forth.
I have lost, as of this morning, 67 pounds since July 7th.
And her ratings went up and went down. On September 9th, 2011, it ends.
She's kind of irreplaceable after 25 years of doing this.
Irreplaceable, and that's why? Because nobody has that connection, or is it because nobody has that audience?
It's because nobody can make a book a bestseller the way Oprah Winfrey can. It's because nobody provides quite the home for a celebrity who's just come out of rehab or a politician who needs image rehab. But it's also because the audience trusts Oprah.
It's a trust that long ago made her one of the wealthiest women in the world and influential. Her endorsement may have helped a president get elected.
I do believe the moment is now.
She is publisher of a magazine, investor in a cable TV network, launcher of Oprah personality offspring like Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, Rachel Ray. It's a first-name-only media empire, and she is the queen pin. Not that it came easily or started in promising circumstances. Born poor in 1954 in Mississippi to a single teenage mother, she was raped at 9 and at 14 became a teenage mother herself. The child died in infancy.
A group of workers staged a demonstration on Capitol Hill this week.
But she had something going for her because a few years later, still a teenager, she had found a job in Nashville on the evening news, and a career was born.
What's your reaction to all of this, first of all?
Baltimore came
There's
next.
No chance of the strike spreading to Maryland.
And then Chicago.
And I am thrilled to be here.
And it was in Chicago that the show named for her first took shape.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
And the league she was playing in then, it had only recently been dominated by white men, most notably King of the Hill Phil Donahue,
like the magnanimous person that you've always known me to be.
Who more or less invented this kind of television. But there were some women in the game, too. And if you ask Sally Jessy Raphael, what was that something that Oprah had going for her?
She's real. I mean, she's extraordinary. She's genuine. She's a natural. That woman is a born talk show host.
She has been open about her own problems, the problems with her weight.
I can't lift it. It is amazing to me that I can't lift it, but I used to carry it around every day.
It's exactly the kind of thing most talk show hosts would never say or do. And that openness, it was the hook for millions of women because they were her real audience.
Oprah always symbolized this sense of aspiration to me and to so many millions of other people. She's someone who is a woman of a challenged background who worked really, really hard and became very successful.
And the questions that just would sound nasty coming from most interviewers, she could ask.
Are you bleaching your skin? And is your skin lighter because you don't like being black?
Okay, number one, as I know of, there is no such thing as skin bleaching.
The other woman has a baby.
That's what I understand.
And there is great speculation that your husband, John Edwards, is the father of that baby.
Right.
And then there is the indignation. It's really, do not get this woman angry.
Capture these criminals and put them away for good.
And when she slipped up, her book club promoting that author whose biography was a fake, she said the right thing, and she said it right away.
Everyone who has challenged me on this issue of truth
You are absolutely right.
The apology itself was a good thing for her.
But that is the thing, is when Oprah got into trouble, as she sometimes did, she would come clean with the audience. And I think that deepened the bond that we were talking about and made people feel like this is a real person that I can relate to.
In short, it's been a well-rounded human being she has portrayed on her show.
To the most wonderful person in the world.
One we want to know or be. And to the regret of her fans and of the TV stations that minted money carrying her program, when she's gone, duplicating that is not going to be easy.
So Oprah is probably the last person who will ever be able to do an Oprah.
Television simply doesn't provide such a huge platform anymore. The fact that Oprah could do it doesn't necessarily mean that someone else can just step in and take her place.
And she has done it well. So well, they have not stopped clapping for nearly a quarter of a century. And in TV, you call that an era.
And until that day in 2011, when it ends, I intend to soak up every meaningful, joyful moment with you. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday.
I'm John Donvan for Nightline in Washington.